Hi, it's Jeff Londash, and welcome to Out and About. You know, a lot of things got canceled this year. It's the bad thing about the COVID virus. So the workshops, all the things the kids could do in the summertime are gone. But not everything. There's still one thing out there that you could have your children involved in that will build self-esteem for them and help them have a really, really fun summer. And I'm here with the man, the myth, the legend, Triple D, Todd with 3 Ds now, not 2, just
in 3D.
He's up to 3 Ds in 3D. Todd Hancock.
How you doing, Jeff?
I'm doing good. So how's your summer going so far?
It's going all right. Like you said, we were everyone was throwing this big curveball, which is COVID, and it's called, kind of adapt or die. And I think we're like any other business. We're trying to figure out a way that we can kind of, get through this time. And we had to cancel 2 big shows that we had coming up.
Yeah.
One was just
Nonsense.
Nonsense.
They were ready for that.
10 days before we opened, and Beauty and the Beast. Again, we haven't officially canceled the shows. We've postponed them to the fall, but I'm not holding out, a big hope that that's going to happen.
And that's one of the sad things about this is we're all in structured lives,
Right.
and we could plan a little bit, and we knew that on deadlines, what we were doing this week, this month, and a couple of months out, that's all gone.
Yeah.
And it's hard to plan out 6 hours now, let alone a week.
It is, and it's hard to. I always kind of look at it as if I wouldn't let my mom come or feel it's safe for my mom, I shouldn't expect anybody else to. So when they started closing things down, I was actually before many that said, okay, we got to move this way into the future because this is just unsafe to have this many people together. And to social distance, I know there's certain things we can still do with masks and social distance and still kind of pull off. Live theater isn't one of them because one, we got to rehearse it. So it's kind of difficult to be in close proximity with each other rehearsing the show, but even coming to the show, separating people by 6 feet, 8 feet in different, the whole idea of live theater is to come together and kind of enjoy this communal experience. So I don't know, we were the first things they shut down, we'll probably be the last things they reopen, any kind of live entertainment. But fortunately, we have Maureen Collins,
yes,
who is
to save the day.
Is bigger than any virus could ever be. She just is just fantastic with kids. And the one thing that we have going for us and something that she's been doing for over 25 years is working with kids. And that's our Easy Street Little Rascals. They do workshops all year long. We feature them. Most people have seen them in our Christmas show every year. But that's a lifeline as far as Easy Street goes too. I mean, we're not always just doing shows. These workshops happen all year long as well.
Well, you got to bring the kids up in the theater to make them want to be a part of the theater later on.
Well, now, when they canceled school, we knew, we got to rethink this. We can't have the kids. Sometimes she would have, on a general workshop, she would have probably maybe 30 kids in a class. And we'd do them here in the studio or down at the Dior Performing Arts Center. So we were like, okay, well, we lost our shows. And we can't lose our workshops, too. So just like everybody else, we had to kind of learn Zoom. I don't know if you've had any experience with Zoom. Now everybody, I didn't know what Zoom was 2 or 3 months ago.
You do now.
I do now, yeah. So we had to kind of take a crash course in Zoom and see if we could do these workshops online. And we never really thought about, we thought about it, but we never had the need to do it before. And the cool thing about it is one, Maureen's such a big personality that, it's kind of like I told her, I said, we just got to think romper room. The romper room is back. You're going to be online. You got to go through the screen and really, capture these kids' imaginations. And she does. The kids, I was skeptical about it, but the kids, just watching them participate, dance. We've got our choreographers, Megan Cleland and Colleen Chance. They provide all this choreography. Maureen sends the kids the background tracks, the lyric sheets. They print them out at home. We give them homework assignments, but it's fun work. Learn this choreography, learn these lyrics, learn this sign language to this song. We did it one time, and I tell you, the success among the kids, the response was incredible, and the parents loved it. And I said, well, let's let's kick it up a notch for the summer, because we always do summer workshops. I said, no one's getting out of the house this year. We're not going on vacations. Yeah. Why not make the workshops kind of like a virtual vacation with Maureen Collins? So Maureen's going on the road. She's going to take her little rascals with her, and we got this green screen here. And the cool thing that we found out while experimenting with Zoom is you can put in any kind of virtual background behind you when you're talking or presenting the stuff. So we thought, well, why not go to the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame and we'll sing a rock and roll song. Then we're going to go over to Broadway, we're going to sing a Broadway show tune. Then we're going to go down to Nashville, we're going to sing a country song, learn a line dance. Then we're going to go to Florida, sing some Disney tunes, go back out to California, all over the country, and we'll have these backgrounds. And then that'll be the first half of the summer, and then the second half of the summer we're going to do a world tour. So it's the only tour that hasn't been canceled in the entire world is
right
Maureen
here
Collins.
on Easy Street.
Maureen Collins. And but she's going to go out all over the world. So we're going to hit places like Italy, the United Kingdom, Africa. We're going to have dances and songs that all relate to each city and country that we're in. So it's going to be a lot of fun.
So they can. Again, when we started, I talked about a lot of the parents send their kids to summer camps. They send them to workshops out and about,
right.
And there's like zero.
This is something they can do, and they're going to have a lot of fun doing it. That's the main thing. We want it to be a lot of fun for kids. It's something it's the cool thing is the parents have been getting involved with the kids, because they sit there and, we know they're kind of listening in the background and probably just like, let's sing along with Maureen. We've had a lot of adults say, well, can I sign up too? I want to get out of the house. I want to go to Rio de Janeiro and sing with Maureen. But we've had kids that turn in their homework assignments that are learning this choreography or whatever, and then mom's doing it with behind it. It's been
maybe a whole new revenue stream here. Triple D.
It is something. It's something that we can at least put a Band-Aid on. On Easy Street. It's certainly a way that folks can show their support for Easy Street, but getting something for their dollar. I mean, they're going to get a lot of enjoyment. Their kids, just like you said. I mean, they have so much fun. It changes them. They really do.
But the nice thing about this is just not something to, fill up some hours in a day. This is actually really a good activity for the kids.
Absolutely.
I mean, for their self-esteem, to get them motivated, to get them out of their shell a little bit, even if it's a virtual thing where they're with other kids, doesn't matter. That whole thing is really, really good for the child.
Yeah, and it's funny because parents are asking, well, how do we do this Zoom? How do we, I don't know if
it's so simple.
The kids are like, Mom, you do this to me the kids already know everything on how to do it. So the kids are having a ball. This is kind of a new experiment with the green screen and taking her different places, but it all boils down to Maureen. She's just great with kids, and kids love her. We've got two halves of the summer. Each workshop takes place over 6 weeks. They're every Saturday. The kids sign up by emailing Easy Street. They show up every Saturday. Well, like I said, we give them little homework assignments and things. The cool thing about it is we'd still do a final performance, but it's online. And the neat thing that, like I said, this kind of opens up different doors you wouldn't think about. But the first one we did, kids were inviting their grandparents who might live in Florida or whatever. So they all joined this thing. They share videos, performance videos that we did. Maureen invited some of her past Little Rascals who are now in New York and Las Vegas and California, performers, and they all sang "We Are the World" with her, through this Zoom. It's been a really neat thing. And Maureen's niece, who has never taken a Little Rascal workshop, lives in Cincinnati, and it was the first time she got to see Aunt Maureen teach a class, and she joined the class.
That's great. That's a great thing too. I mean, it's not even localized to this area.
I'm taking her national. Yeah. She's going to be bigger than
Really? I mean, no, seriously. I mean, I'm thinking. That didn't even cross my mind that has to be local.
Romper Room is not. Has got nothing on Maureen Collins.
That's right. Now
she's going big.
Be taking kids from all over the United States.
It would be great. I mean, we've got former Easy Street dancers who now have kids of their own, and they're signing up for this thing over the summer. It's really cool. I hope it keeps getting bigger and bigger, because God knows when this thing is going to end. And right now, it's the best thing that we can do, and still stay, in these kids' lives and the parents' lives and stuff. And again, we wouldn't be anywhere without the support of the families that are, that kind of like, is this going to work? Is this going to work? Well, it works. It was
works.
fun. Yeah.
And it's a great idea, and it's good for the family. So Mr. 3D. How in the world can the folks out there be a part of this and join it? When are they happening?
It's real simple. Well, the first one is starting up very quickly, so I don't know if people will be able to sign up for that, but you can certainly try. We can even get you in after it starts with a discounted price. But the easiest way to sign up for the thing is just to email us. You email easystreetshows@aol.com. I will return your email the day I get it.
And that's easy.
No, not easy.
No, it's not easy?
It's not that easy. EASY.
Oh.
STREET.
Well, everything else says easy. I look all around here, I see easy.
I'll write it down.
Do we want to debate this or not?
I'll write it down before you leave. That way you can.
Well, it's on the screen
there
right now as we're talking.
Easy Street
Don't listen to
Shows.
me. Don't even listen to him.
At
Just read
AOL.com.
this right here.
Send us an email. We will get your kids signed up. The cool thing, the world tour starts July 25th. So there's plenty of time to sign up for the world
And there's
tour.
no limit on this, right?
No,
I mean,
absolutely.
It's not limited to 30 kids. You could have 300 if you
No,
wanted
it
to.
would be wonderful if we had 300 kids. And like I said, I think that any kids that sign up that are going to not only have a ball, but it's going to give them something to do. I mean, this is a tough summer for parents, and the parents get a little break too.
Yeah.
Hey, they've been teaching.
That's where summer camps came from.
So this is a good way for them to give their child an opportunity to do something a lot of fun, give them something to work on, the dances, the choreography and stuff, and not necessarily have it think of something to do with the kids all day long. It's a great break for them.
And the best part of it's all Maureen and no you.
Right, exactly.
I mean, kids don't have to put up with that. It's just,
well, I'm scouting locations, so I'll be in Florida, saying, here's a good
Palm
virtual
Springs,
place you can be. I'll take a picture, send it back here.
you go do that. I see you were in Hawaii too.
Well, we're stopping in Hawaii on the USA tour, so I figured I'd get in the mood.
All right, so there you have it. You know how to get your children involved in it. Trust me, it is something that even in a summer where we didn't have COVID, if this was available, you would still want to be a part of it. It's a great time. There's really no better entertainer in the area than Maureen. She is fabulous. She's a great teacher. Not like him. But your children will have a great time with them. And not them, her. And they will learn a lot, and they will have a lot of fun. And trust me, it's so good for their self-esteem. So give them a call, get them involved in the workshop. It's a great thing to do in the summer when there's nothing else available, really. Hardly anything else, I should say. Not nothing. But there's very few things to do. This is a great thing to do. Todd, thanks again for being socially distant here.
It's actually, this is better. It's too bad it's only 6 feet.
Yeah, I don't have to smell what you ate last night for dinner like I normally do. But that's going to do it for this edition of Out and About. Please stay healthy. Have a great summer. Be a part of the Little Rascals workshop here. They will have a great time with it. Todd, you take care.
Thanks.
We'll see you again real soon on another great edition of Out and About. Have a great summer.